Alors c'est important, répétition avec correction, travail lent. We want to repeat, we want to reinforce correct movement, good biomechanics. Rushing is just going to make things sloppy. Dans ce type de dynamique, il n'y a pas beaucoup d'options qui marchent bien. Right? There's not a lot of high probability options, so there's not a lot of material to reinforce. Tell yourself that, take your time. Right? On va juste faire une étude maintenant de le nuque, les façons que tu peux prendre le nuque. Right? Sometimes when we come in, we're going to go into what's called a double nape. D'autres fois, tu vas faire avec un nape. Right? Sometimes we'll do a single nape, which is inside. Et si tu changes le bras sur le même côté, c'est un bras du pont. Right? So the only difference between an inside or a single nape and a bridge arm is that it's the same side of the neck with the opposite arm. C'est le même côté que de son cou avec l'autre bras. Those are the three options, right? C'est quoi la chose le plus important avec un double? If we do a double plumb, what's the most important thing you can tell me about it? What do we have to do? What do we not want to do? Qu'est-ce qu'on doit faire dans tous les cas? Where do we go? How do we do it? What are we grabbing? Yeah, you want to get your finger, ton petit doigt, à la base de son tête. That's the base of his cranium. Parce que ça, c'est un levier. This is a lever. If you choke the lever, you have no advantage, right? This is what you do to a neck if you want to make it stronger. Si je veux renforcer ton cou, si vous êtes blessé dans le cou, tu vas mettre une protection dans cette façon. You're going to put some big pad or some wrap on your neck. It's going to make it stronger when your neck is weak. S'il est résistant, tu fais la même chose. If I go here and he's resistant, I'm giving him a whiplash collar. I'm not fighting the lever. Ça, c'est tout le levier. Tu vas aller à l'extrême de son levier. I want to go here. Right? That's the first thing. So you're resistant. Even if I walk the dog from here, it's going to be good. Si je veux pencher son cou, if I want to bend them, what do I need to do aside from maximizing the lever? J'ai besoin d'un fulcrum. I have to have a fulcrum, which is my elbow on his body. At minimum. Même chose avec deux. If I fight with two and I do this, I could move him because I'm at the end of the lever, but I won't bend him. I need at least one fulcrum. Puis en réalité, si tu frappes, pas dans le cou, mais si tu frappes en dessous de clavicule, lung 2 and acupressure right here, going into the base of the rib, sort of the collarbone upward, very fragile. It's a good hooking point. C'est une bonne ancre, mais ça peut briser aussi. There's a lot of nerve there even if it doesn't break, but it can break quite easily. So wow, when you drive that from your hip, it's quite good. So I have my double, which is good. I know I have to bend it. Si tu fais un, if I do one, même chose. Base of the skull, have to be in here. C'est quoi l'objectif en place de... Est-ce que ton objectif principal c'est de pencher le cou dans le simple? If I do a single, is my main goal to bend his neck or is it something else? What is it? Unbalance and mostly get out of the way. Because s'il va pousser vers toi, if he pushes towards you, with a double, it's fairly reliable that I can pull him down. With a single, if you're smaller and he just walks avance, it's going to be hard to bend him, but I can always move out of the way quite easily. So the double is basically changing his vertical plane, and sometimes even using my armpit to lean on him, right? To turn, to turn, to turn. The single is about getting out of the way. So at least I can go here. That's what I want, right? So the bridge arm is the exact same thing, except the bridge arm is even easier, because now even if I freeze, it's a ramp. C'est un ramp, right? So all I want to do in the bridge arm is not let him do this. Because a good fighter is going to try to pop your elbow up and slip underneath. Alors si tu baisses, puis tu lèves le coude, right? If my arm is here and he drops and pops, oh, he's going to go through. So how do I reduce that probability? Qu'est-ce que je dois faire pour minimiser cette risque?
Elbowing.
Put that elbow low, right? Elbow low, elbow low, elbow low. Dans tous les cas, it's always the right answer. I want it 90 to 45 degrees. As soon as I do this, the only time it's really tough is if you're like 6'8" and you're fighting a leprechaun. Right? That's the only time it's going to be tough. That's the using me, which I always hate, right? So I want to be at least low. And as he comes in, compression's not the worst thing in the world, right? A lot of times we try to keep him away like this, but this is when it's easy to pass. Quand tu relâches trop, tu donnes toute ton élasticité. And so I want to be low, and my goal here is to do what? What's my main goal here? Just keep him from getting my back, right? I want to move, move, move. So if he's trying to get my back, s'il va chercher le dos, I don't want to do this. Right? My goal is to get behind him. I'm not trying to stay here. I've got a group of people behind me, so I'm trying to do this. That's what I want, right? So an easy way to do it, I can work just from here. Some guys will work with their hand like this, but the easiest thing is to go for that underhook. Right? Prendre le crochet. Ça peut être le ceinture, ça peut être le dos. Right? It can be anywhere, but ideally when we do any type of underhook, I want to be all the way low or all the way high. Je vais être si bas que possible ou si haut que possible. Tout le centre est trop résistant. If I go here in the middle and he arches his back, faire une arche, tu perds ton avantage. Avec un main, aucun avantage. If I put my hand here, he's got my elbow, I don't have him. So I want to pull with cushion all the time. I'm looking for that deltoid. If I can't get it, I take his cloth in a real situation. So I want to be here. I have no desire to do a fancy look. If it happens, because you have the skill, amazing. But all this is a guide to help me move. Ça peut être n'importe quoi. When I'm in a bridge arm like this, even this is going to help me. I'm just, s'il va chercher mon dos vite fort, I just want to keep him away. So it suffices to just do another bridge arm. Un deuxième bras du pont. Right? I'm here, boom, I'm right in there, that's enough. Because if he tries to jack my back, boom, I keep it here. That's all I want. Si vous êtes en dessous juste un peu, c'est encore plus simple. Right? This, he could technically slip. He might wiggle the arm and sort of wave out, and I might lose this. In that case, I could wrap. Right? Grab it. You're just holding on, whatever I can get. Right? This is going to be a little harder for him to get out. Where's the only way he's going to get out from here? He's going to go over the top. And so if he starts to go, hey, boy, that's all I wanted anyway. I just wanted to take his back. Make sense? Especially when you're smaller. If somebody goes like this, and then I underhook my arm in any way, it's just like a dance to the pit, right? If I start to do this to try to get out, that's where you want it to be anyway. On veut chercher le dos, right? Not just his back, but the outside perimeter of the mob. On veut sortir, changer de perspective. I want to be here. Does that make sense? Alors tu vas juste jouer, change chaque 20 à 30 secondes. See, if I grab him in a double nape, I'm at the base of the skull, and I've got good control. S'il va avancer comme un robot, he comes in like Frankenstein, right? I just want to see I can drive him to the side. I just want to matador out. If I've got one hand, ba-ding, 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 that's all I want. He comes for me, boom. I want to get out to the side. That's all I want. If I have a bridge arm and he comes, I can do underhook, not underhook, wrap, whatever I wish. I just want to get out to the side. Because if you were coming to attack me from behind, as soon as I get here, now I can hit, drive, look, and see you guys. That's all I want. Does that make sense? Alors on a 3 choix. Au minimum, tu vas décider quel tu aimes plus. You'll decide which ones you like more. Go through them, switch every 20 to 30 seconds. That's it.